Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, we close out the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend Series, Bronc, with a good one. Between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Lucky Week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. This makes it up to the 25.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Bronc. It is first and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
And the Giants first down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Right to the air with May. Got for big yards on the right side. Hits the 20. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
That's going to throw again here on second and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring out fourth down. Hunting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. May now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. From the gun, it's May. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. May on first and 10. Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Getting out, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-0 lead.
Patriots.
How quick. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Christian Gonzalez has it! And the Patriots get it back on his 6th interception of the season! Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here's the pistol snap to May. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. Has
him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Giants first down.
On first down, here's Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
Gano ready to send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Big strike here to Williams. He is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their early lead to 13. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
21. Giants 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Abani Kanda on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run. I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Darts back to throw. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's drawn up for him. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-7 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
To throw, here's Dart. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and goal, New York.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 14. To kick off
and just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here's May to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 29-yard gain, and it's good for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Dart now against the blitz. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Leading the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run, it's Benson. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Giants parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown! So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
To kick off for New York.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Valus Jones now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Giants 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Abanikanda on the return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Benson now from the gun. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, New York.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Darts looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Option play they give to Benson. He hurdles past him. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 17
Going to the ground again on first. Saw the lane, hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Dart now. Escapes the pocket. Finds Benson on the check down. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this one does not go far. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
On the return, here's Jones.
Davis Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ram Gano to kick off for New York.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Jones. He's going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Made a throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Henderson on 1st and 10. On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's May. Buying some time right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They give now to Henderson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively, because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he's got it! Has a layup for it, but touchdown! The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. On 1st down, here's Dart. Caught quickly on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. To throw, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Third and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. He has it at the 22. Shoots away from one. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. Moving into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 41-yard line.
To the air on first down, May. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. New York to the line. First and 10. The give now to Benson. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Darts. Short pass brought in. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
13 yards. First down, Giants.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here goes Dart to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throw here, third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. rifle. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but they take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. This is Cox, that's Slayton. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it an 11-point ball game.
42. Giants 31. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out to... He's got it at the 30! And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots push their lead to 18.
49. Giants 31.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun, here's Dart. Into traffic, complete! And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these 2 are on the same page.
This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, New York.
Benson on 1st and 10. Leaning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side cut by Higgins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He goes to the hurry up here. From the gun, here's a body conduct. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here's start now. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Giants trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They're going to run the draw here with Benson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
That's taken on the 7. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
And the Giants, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 1st and 10, here's start. Into the hands of Neighbors. And this one doesn't go far. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
2nd and 6.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught, nice gain left side. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes, and a 2-point play could force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
You look to throw it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, not the time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Crazy.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Setting up to pass. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll motion Slayton left. Now an inside give to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here on fourth. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New York.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So first down from the 41. Dart going to throw again. Trying to push deep downfield. One falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this is a win for the Patriots. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.